Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Friday Night Collective Enlightenment, where we
Yes,
have a
yes,
whole
yes.
lot going on. I'm your girl, Crypto Ruby. Here I go. Miss Ruby, the Crypto Queen of Harlem, here with my boys to have a conversation for this beautiful nation about how finances is flowing for the masses. Oh, okay. Got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I got my brother Hutch D. Give him a second. Just say hi and pop out. I know what you got to do.
Hey, world, your main man Hutchin D, aka HD, coming to you live from Dayton, Ohio. How y'all doing tonight?
That's
Peace,
what's
peace.
up. Peace, brother. I got you. Don't worry. Go ahead and handle your business.
How's everybody doing? This is Alvin Thomas, the Gold Banker, coming to you live 1 gram at a time.
He back, y'all. He back.
At Collective Enlightenment, we are ready to turn it up. Come
Oh
on
yeah.
through.
Clean up these glasses. Let me get my glasses on, y'all. Let me get my
Oh
glasses.
man.
We got some things to talk about. So on our show every week, we bring some options to we bring conversation to the masses every week, which gives them options for changing their lifestyle through many different formats. We tend to focus on the financial because we know that for all programs and processes, you all need money. And you know that's the one thing we all lacking. Everybody trying to raise funds, trying to get funds, trying to charge prices and do sales back and forth. But everybody keep doing that without being able to make you funds. Mm.
Look.
So we're here to turn the tables around for how finances are made in the average life, small businesses, and investments, as well as nonprofits. So we're going to talk about some options tonight, giving you choices. And we're going to introduce you to some really cool stuff that you can stay connected to and get more information. So this ain't a one-hit wonder show. What we talk about, we create in the world. So don't get it twisted. You know
Absolutely.
what you're looking at. Hi, Jackson. I see you, bro. Looking like your daddy.
That
He's
is
like, yo, I want to be
that
on
is
the
the
show, Dad.
that is the
He
other
heard us.
25% of the Bankers Club right there. He's a 25%
He heard
card
us.
carrying member.
He heard Auntie Ruby. He was like, where's she at? Where's she at? That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. All right, you. So we all back in the best health that we can be. We
Yes,
letting
yes.
everybody know, giving good wishes and love out there for those who are listening. We wish that and hope that you guys stay in good health. I want you to recognize that this is an interactive program. If you have any questions to what you hear, and see, that's what I'm talking about. He just tired. Here's how it works. See, if you have any questions as to what you're hearing about or anything that you're interested in learning about from this standpoint, this is the first time you go live. You can go live on camera and you actually go live in the audience and get an answer to your
Yes,
problem. So
indeed.
today we're gonna talk about some cool stuff this weekend. We got some real activities about to take place this weekend. First, I want to say shout out to Gold Banker over there who's coming back with his masterclass in trading. It's about to be on. I do believe you may have an accompaniment coming in to trade with you if you want, because I just got I got a text from a sister Anointed Steps
Okay,
who's
cool.
looking forward to doing a session on the university. But I think that the university is not trading this week. We're not trading this week on the university. This week we're doing a study into privacy coins. If you don't know
Yeah.
why if you got crypto and don't know why you need privacy coins, you going broke, boo. You're gonna go broke big time because there's different kinds of blockchains as well.
Yep.
They
And
do different things.
privacy coins are key for maintaining your financial decentralization.
Privacy. Private. Use the word privacy.
Shh. Your
Look,
decentralization.
straight up, we're gonna have a hot one tonight. And we're not going through all the coins. You got to get your
No.
tail in class. You
Oh,
want
you
this
definitely got to
content,
show
you
up.
got to come to class. Ain't playing. We do a free class 3 times a week, 3 weeks out of the month called the University, P2G University. That's on Sunday at 3 o'clock. If
Yep.
you don't make it, then come to the next one. But every fourth Sunday of the month is a paid class that takes you to financially to the next level. So you get to practice, but you put it into we get to kind of step off the business,
Yep.
jump off the building, if you to say, we got to take a jump. off the peak and make sure we are making profits. Tell anybody you weak of heart and you ain't ready for this game, don't play in my class. Don't play in my class.
It ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but you got to decide. That's up to you if it's for you. I had some sisters going, I have a hard time learning. Okay. I had a hard time learning physics too. It didn't stop me from going to class and getting a C plus. Who cares? I got it. Yeah. I figured out, and I can now apply some of the things I learned to physics and to some common sense stuff that goes on around me, right? So like, I'm really not going to physically jump off the edge of the building because I will probably die. I most likely die. That's physics, y'all.
No, that's gravity.
Right now.
That's gravity. Let's not mess with that.
Mm-hmm. But see, the fact of the matter is we can learn anything. And in all of P2G, every week, we learn something. We always bringing something out. Right now, we're kind of immersed in the metaverse, aren't we, guys? Why we come on now, y'all? Look, I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let the guys give up their combo. Go ahead.
It's funny how that the whole world shook when Mark Zuckerberg said, "Oh, Facebook is changing the name to Meta," instead of, they're hopping in and saying like they're the first company to come up with a metaverse.
Exactly.
But yet, it's funny. Like I'm like, man. As soon as he said it, it was like, oh, the whole world's gonna shake. Like, why do we move because one person moved? Why can't we be leaders?
It's the same thing with Bitcoin and Elon Musk. Remember?
Yeah. Well, you mean
Elon Musk.
Doge.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Doge. He said Doge, and all the world went like, "Oh my God, I've got to get this coin." Elon Musk said so, and Elon Musk brought it up, and it brought it back down.
You got to remember, people are willing to be led. People are willing to be led. They want someone to tell them what to do, how to do it. They don't realize, or not that they don't realize, the only way to get ahead of the game is to be in front of the game. S-curve, economics, anyone who has a significant exchange in their financial status came with the education in front of the S-curve. And that's what we bring you here.
So for those who don't understand that, because this basic show is to explain it from the beginning to the top.
Basic.
You know who you're talking to. Very specifically, you have to be in the know. You can't be following the ones who know, because if you're waiting for them to say something, you're basically paying for their position in it.
Yep.
And you ain't got one.
No, you're paying for your position in it.
No, actually, you're paying for their position to pay off because they got in before you.
Yeah, exactly. You got decentralized metaverses out there like Decentraland, Sandbox, OVR, and all these other tokens out here that's like pumping crazy. I'm like, and you got chance to actually, and then you got now you got the kids about to get into it with the Roblox, Minecraft, like
that's
Minecraft.
Right.
Like you can't, you can't avoid it. I mean, pretty soon your whole house is gonna be full up with technology, and you're gonna be able to link in and feel everything in the metaverse.
And we were chatting about Roblox briefly earlier today on Breakfast with the Thomases, and you got to understand, Roblox is an umbrella company. Yeah, the Oculus.
I've had these for almost 8 years.
Yeah, but I want It's funny though. It's funny. Really, actually funny that you brought that out, because Intel is out there actually putting together what's called a smart workshop, where you can actually come in the metaverse and run full-fledged meetings through the Oculus. And I think Hutch, you alluded to it a couple weeks ago. They talk about Intel 11 you need Intel 11 to make it pop on a lot of things.
Yeah,
so you mean Microsoft 11, Alvin.
Microsoft 11. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Intel is a processor.
Microsoft 11 basically is gonna be where you're gonna really see the metal.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Sorry about that, brother.
You're
gonna Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was trying to
see the metaverse take place. Like Microsoft 10, like Windows 10, you have it where you create 3D models, and you create it where you see dinosaurs and move all the way around the dinosaur or the bee or anything else. But now when Windows 11s come out, now you can be able to touch the metaverse and play with it all throughout the computer. Because like they already got a metaverse. It's through HP.
Okay, it's got HP has a metaverse.
Yes,
already in place that Microsoft is already utilizing in their Windows 11 to take their virtual with their, well, I should say their 2D to 3D online. Okay, well, are they utilizing the Oculus currently? Is that what they're retrofitting? No, guys, you know why this is important? Because does anybody remember when dude came out and said Windows 10 will be the last operating system for Windows, period?
Yes.
And all you get is upgrades. Boom, boom, boom. All of that stuff. Anybody remember that day?
Oh, we all had to. That
you know
was
why I remember it? Y'all want to know why I remember it? Because I worked at I run an IT company, just to let y'all know. And so time by time, we take on contracts. And I got a contract to work in a hospital. And we had to upgrade, literally. And when I say this, I'm telling you, I'm really pissed. Physical transport and upgrade of 200 systems. It was me and one other person. I worked there for 3 months, physically transporting and upgrading and taking them back to the location and setting it up. From 7 to 10, I was pissed. I was too pissed. I was like, okay, y'all got the final upgrade. Everybody is doing their thing. I was so happy. I had never even seen this building before. I didn't even know this hospital existed in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn was the last place I was going to take the train. That's how I got my Windows 10 experience. Child, it was me, one woman, and one little short guy who had a position as a supervisor and seemed to get lost through the day. How you get lost through the day often? So,
I guess
he was the supervisor. He knew how to get lost.
I don't know.
Knew how to do that.
I don't know. But the bottom line is straight up. I said, you know what I realized? I got some good experience. I made some good money. Don't get me wrong. That was some good money. I was like, I just wish that I knew about crypto back then, y'all. This had to be about 5-6 years ago before I even got into the next level. And I was like, if I knew about crypto, about what to do with this money, that contract was sweet. And the fact of the matter is, that's what we're talking about. You got to get in the know to know what to do when the opportunity poses itself.
Speaking of knowing, like, I know that Ricardo, shout out to Crypto Rick, man, on his TikTok. He posted a video of Kevin O'Leary, the guy from Shark Tank, talking about he uses USDC as a staking to get 8% on his return. And so
my God.
And so he's like, I'm making a small adjustment because we know that the fiat.
Is this the same Kevin O'Leary who said that Bitcoin will destroy more financial institutions than anything that's been happening in any tech initiative in the last 20 years? This is the same Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah, this is the same Kevin O'Leary that said that cryptocurrency is a risky investment and all this and the third. But now he said he put a small portion of USDC inside a.
Is he back at 18% again?
DeFi loan, and basically staking his stable coin.
So just to let you know, I was literally waking up from a nap, and there is now a DeFi commercial called blockchain something. It is now an official commercial on television backing blockchain DeFi loans.
Well,
yes, and banking.
I mean, now you got the Lakers changing their stadium from crypto to from Staples Center to crypto.com, and now more people are like, "What's crypto.com?"
Mm-hmm. Waking it up. We talk to everybody. This is what adoption looks like. This is what
I don't even know if y'all guys know it, but you know, Honda has a new commercial out about how their equipment is transcending, but they actually have a logo of Tezo, on every one of the cars. The logo for Tesla on every one of the cars or every one of the Rams that are being used. So they're actually showing you crypto is coming full stream.
Now you said the Rams?
The ramps and the new Honda commercial.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a look and see if we can grab one of those. I want people to get a chance to see it. Hey, Grand Rising. Well, good evening, everybody. Hello, family. We got Chocolate Gold Bay. Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
I love how she put Chocolate Goes Train. Says peace, family. Hey, if you guys have any questions as to what, really, or want to make an announcement to something, let us know. Drop it in our chat. If you're watching from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, you want to make sure you interact because everything you put up gets seen at another time. And we let folks know, don't worry. If you want to share what you're up to, as long as it's not, this is a family show, I'll let you know right now. Don't start cussing because we will cut you off and let you know. And I will find you and make sure folks know you're not allowed to be in our space. Because right now, what we do is for the better of the people. And what we do, we give our time. So if I'm going to give my time, y'all give y'all love and respect. That's how that works.
Absolutely, right. Absolutely.
You were saying something about these new Rams from where? What this year?
No, what I was saying was Honda. They have a new commercial out they just put out. That actually it's I forget the name of the commercial, but it's on
which car is it?
All of them. It's the motorcycles. It's the ATV.
They have the sign for Tezo on them?
On Tezo. They have the Tezo.
Holy wow.
And on all the off-road vehicles, they're over the roll bar. And I happened to catch that. They're on all the roll bars.
Well, I'm just going to take a look, y'all, because things is... Look, it'll hit subliminally, but it'll miss it if you're not paying attention. Rolling around with them Tezos. Now, look, you know what?
You said there's a new commercial out, but
new Honda commercial.
I'm about to find this.
Yeah, we gotta put it up for the people, man. We gotta show this.
It's been out for like 3 weeks.
All right, Honda commercial. All right, you know me. I'm quick to find this. Look, straight up, this is what we do when we have class in the university. Yeah. We start a conversation, go find the facts. We don't take nobody's word for nothing. So, Mr. Thomas, I'm gonna let you.
I'm here. Give me a second. Let me jump out, and I'm gonna go find it.
But back to the rant, man. I mean, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we're not financial advisors. We're not telling you, you go do this, invest in this. But the thing is, like, get yourself started. Make sure you have Make sure you have a mentor. Come if you don't have a mentor, definitely come to P2G Networks where you get free courses, learn free education. Right. Then when you learn the basics and all that, you come to the Bankers Club where you can learn how to make that money work even harder for you. And then after that, you can go on about your business or you can keep learning.
That's right.
Because like
the platform is built for everyone to go from kindergarten to the university. And we are not playing. We have that. We teach people, as you see these new these new innovations, all of our people are like, we've been doing that. All our people, everything. NFTs, what do you call it? These new stable coins. The private coin is actually a re-up class. We're getting ready to do do a study for private coins. That's actually an older class. We're re-upping because of the change of the terrain for crypto within America and around the world. Because before, when you had those private coins, it was a little low key. We just kept them, they was kind of on the low side. We knew what the value was going to be later. We knew that. We knew what was coming. We knew that they was going to try to get in and control. So you needed something. That's why they were created. Now it's like they said, now the feet have hit the ground and the war is on. Where are you in protecting your bag? If you don't protect the bag, you ain't got a bag. That's like having a whole bunch of gold, you being a millionaire, and you can't got nowhere but in your house to put it with that old funky lock on your door. You ain't got no bag. So we're going to teach y'all how to protect your bag this weekend. Give you a little something. We're going to play around with that. But guess what? I'm not teaching anything. That university class is a study group. That means you come in and you be ready to put it down, the work. You want to learn something from me? I mean, a real class? You pay my fee for my private sessions. There ain't no problem. I got you. I got a good schedule next week too. Got some spots. All right, Mr. Thomas. Did you find? Oh, you see, y'all see that? They all looking for this Honda commercial.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
All right. All right.
Yes, we got to see this.
Let me drop this in the mix for you.
I won't be surprised. You know, everybody else is gonna be following suit soon, just like Kia and what's the coin?
Here we go. Hero.
Go ahead.
I'm dropping it right now.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look, y'all.
So that Kia was smart key. I'm sorry, y'all. Thanks.
With the smart key, right?
Yeah.
Did I put in I'm sorry.
Speaking of that, you know, Kia and you got Airbnb following that as well.
Bro, you got it? You got that?
Yes, but could you not put it in the actual chat online out there? You can actually just drop it to me.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, I can't do anything with that.
Okay, how do you need me to bring it?
Go into the private chat and drop it there. I'm like, Mr. Thomas, all this time, we gotta get, brother, I understand you just getting back.
I got
Anybody want to take a look at that video? It's up there now.
All right.
You actually could have shared it from your computer. You know that, right? You just hit share screen. There you go.
Huh?
Come on.
Want me to share it?
Yeah.
You can if it'll run, because right now it's just it's buffering online. All right. So for those who are here, we're talking about identifying. You know, we've been getting into this thing with the metaverse and seeing things change.
Bro.
We're talking about coming.
You ready?
Huh?
I think I got it.
Good. All right. Don't forget to click share sound. Share system sound.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go back then.
Hit that before you share. Otherwise, people gonna be watching that cool video.
Okay. Share audio.
Yep. Click share audio and then click the window you want to share and just start sharing.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Why dang? So I want to know what the Tezo sign look like. So don't forget to show us that. Speaking of which, I'm really digging that. I'm really digging that coin. You know, shout out KuCoin, where I've been actually excited. It's a decentralized platform that we've been actually learning to trade. And Mr. Thomas is gonna be blowing it up in the morning. He's back, y'all. I got him. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I see. Yes, it looks like it intertwined, right? So what you just saw was Husky show you guys what a Tezo sign is. Mr. Thomas, we can hear you, but we cannot. We can hear you playing it, but we can't see what you're doing. You're not sharing.
Huh?
Stop the video. I got you. We gonna do tech support on another day. I got it.
Is it not coming through?
No, it's not sharing.
Oh man.
I got it. No problem. I got it over here. Let me just make it large.
My apologies, y'all.
Y'all see my desktop. You can't be watching my desktop.
Also, man.
I got you.
Also, the French will be using the Tesla's blockchain as well.
The who?
I'm looking forward to that. The French, because there's some stuff that we're doing. Tezos has an amazing blockchain that does NFTs. Here you go, guys. It's the video. Oh shoot! Wait, what happened? It played it very quickly.
It's a 1 minute video.
I got you.
Ideas are nothing until we make them real. The big ideas and the challenging ones. Even the really good ones. They all take work, passion, perseverance, and the determination to make them better than the ones before. Everything we've ever done is nothing compared to what we imagine for the future. Harness the power of dreams.
They only showed it once in this. They only showed it once on this one. There's a couple.
I didn't see it.
I ain't see it either.
I didn't
Go
see
back,
it.
Ruby. Go back to
We're not doing this. Oh no. We put that out in the chat. Y'all gonna tell me.
Y'all look, it's in there.
So I'm gonna
right
right,
across
so this is
the
what I'm gonna
bar.
do.
It's right
Okay,
across the
wait.
bar.
So in this case, anyone who can find that, and y'all got to come in. Anybody who finds it, I'm going to give you literally $5 worth of Tezos. Whoever gets that, finds it, sends me a screenshot. The first person to screenshot that to me. Now,
am I included?
I'll give you at least a day. Go to P2G, www.p2gnetworks.com. You can reach me there. You can send it to the P2G email. P2G TV email, P2G Networks TV email. If you said the first person that has a timestamp, and Hutch, you are not allowed to be a part of this.
Yeah, Hutch, you ain't allowed.
$5, $5 free dollars. You found it? No, but you got to have one of the watchers do it. You want to pull it up? It's in the first part. Oh, excuse me.
Am I allowed to play, Roy?
No, you're not.
Then I don't want to.
So the first person to find it, send it to P2G. I'll be looking for it, and please send me a contact or Tezo wallet, and I will send you $5 worth of Tezos. Those things are pretty good right now.
Yeah,
right now, Tezos.
What? Give them a whole coin.
Hey, do what you got to do.
Worth it.
Got it.
It is worth it. I'm getting ready to buy it. Some NFTs with 3 of them.
Yes.
All right, but don't tell them where it is.
I'm not.
Don't tell them where it is. So for the people who are just popping on, we just watched a Honda commercial, and my husband says that Honda commercial, basically there is a symbol of Tezo, a Tezo endorsement in the Honda commercial. So you just got to go to the Honda commercial, which is in the box in the chat. Check it out and send us a screenshot of the first person that sends that to us gets $5 worth of Tezo. Hey, I'm down. Anybody, look, I would send you $5 worth of Bitcoin, but they ain't put Bitcoin on their logo. So, hey, I would complain to Honda. Tell them you want to buy your cars with Bitcoin. What you got to do.
Yes.
Get a winner. Ow. Okay. That being said, why is that important?
I wasn't a winner. Oh.
You can't play. You can't play.
That's important because it's now. That means it's coming mainstream. It's coming mainstream.
They're making connections with the cryptocurrency in the virtual world is making, and we've been trying to tell y'all, crypto is not virtual. Crypto creates the virtual. Cryptocurrency is software. The software to bring real use case into the world.
Yes.
And that means that we got some machines that can make it happen with it.
Especially Tezos is also deals with smart contracts as well, like Ethereum based contract. The thing is, like a lot of people, then Tezos also it basically makes itself even more smarter as it goes. Yeah, like the thing is, Tesla is a great blockchain to build on. That's one reason why I stake it inside my Trust wallet.
Okay, so you're staking in your Trust wallet. Look,
yes.
You guys want to know what all these weird words mean? You're gonna have to come to class, and the class is free, so get over it. You got to make sure. We're on at 9 o'clock tonight. That's the free class for P2 Pennies to Gold, how to get started and learn these basic things. Because by the time you get into a class with this brother right here, trust me, you want to be prepared. They do not take you from 0 to hero. They ain't got time for all of that. You need to do some time getting yourself ready for your next levels.
Yes,
and that's what we do. We start you off with kindergarten. We practice up. We make it happen. Teach you about this tech. Show you how to move it. Make it happen in your hand from the first day to where when you come back, you like, yo, Miss Ruby, I saw something. Yo, Miss Ruby, did you see this? And I got people coming to me with things like, yo, I found this. Is it good? We teach how to understand that next level because that brother right there, they don't slow down their course. They're not slowing down to start you over. When they come through, they're coming through to give you stuff that they're very confident that you understand. Because they know you done came to P2G, got your basics. You got those basics for free. All you did was invest time. And then you were ready to come put together a portfolio that's growing. Teach yourselves how to find other opportunities. That's what I look straight up. I'm the producer for Rap and Crypto. I do that as a labor of love. Oh, it's also kind of because I get the coins first. But hey, okay, I'll be in the background listening and on here doing my research. Oh, they said, what coin? Where's that? What blockchain? What I need? And I have been very well blessed because I did the work. I didn't just go sap up everything everybody said and did it. It's not everything is for you. And like you said, for everybody, y'all. You know, I can tell you right now, this is for everybody, but everybody not going to do it. Because it requires you to teach and be open to learning. It requires you to be submissive to the fact that there's something you don't know. And once you do, you're empowered. Can you do it? Is the question.
And that's the key. That's the key. Realizing that you are empowered once you have the information, if you've put the work in.
So that's one of the things that we try to explain to folks. It's not rocket science. It's really just repetition. And when you learn this and you get it down good, you can then advance.
I remember.
Now, the other thing is something I'm excited coming along, the metaverse making it. Look, all this stuff is making up what the metaverse looks like. And y'all could do this today. We had a phenomenal class last night. So fun. And we stopped broadcasting it because we're tired of people taking advantage that they can see the rerun. You ain't in the class, you don't win the dough.
You know.
We're letting folks know. We're also giving away prizes in the class for those who participate. So if you want to get on Crypto Kids on Thursday nights from 7 to 9, we are playing blockchain-based NFT games for real crypto. A sister won 2 of her matches, and I won 9 chests of free stuff, NFTs. I ain't joking. All I did was play the game. I played by the rules. I learned new strategies, and I earned 9 NFTs. Come on, baby. Where you getting that?
That's free money right there.
Yes.
And she made free money. She made free money, no doubt.
Some of the stuff I won was worth actual transferable to cash.
I'm sorry. She didn't win. We won. We a team.
That's right. The top
we a team.
I want some of yours too, mister.
But the thing is, a lot of people just think, oh, playing NFT games, getting free money. But you also can play Madden, 2K, FIFA,
yes.
Call of Duty.
When is your class?
When is your class? It's the end of the month. It's the last Saturday of the month. And you can learn how to play these games and actually get paid in cryptocurrency as well. I meant to tell you that. I've been trying to get that on my schedule. Last Saturday of the month, I'm putting that in because we're going to put that on the P2G calendar where you're going to find everybody's offering. And we doing gaming, right? Yes. I couldn't leave the console gamers out, because that's one thing I started out as. Yeah. Everybody started out as a console gamer. And this token is backed by Atari as well. Yep. Which one is it? Chain Games. Oh, I heard about them. No way I heard about them? Rapid Crypto. Look, I will let you know right now, we're trying to make sure that we have the network that hits all of the points in which you all need. If you're interested in learning how to introduce this to your children, this is the place to bring them. We go to the website, join us, and don't forget to leave a message for myself or one of the founders. You are in the room right now with the founders. We have Hutch D on the line. We have Gold Banker on the line. Although you'll see, Gold Banker does look like a whole nother person on there. And that's myself. Only for tonight. Is that right? It's only for tonight. I love it. This gentleman has I'm channeling my Noah tonight. Don't worry about it. That's right. And it's okay. Channeling my Noah. But we want to just let you know that there are resources that can help your family grow. Mr. Thomas, are you changing the
Lord.
He wants to be center of attention tonight.
I know tonight he is just on. So stop playing with with the controls. So we want you guys to understand there's lots of stuff to learn. Like we have a lot. Look, someone contacted me and they need an NFT. Get this. If I didn't learn it, I couldn't teach it. I have an NFT consult coming up. It's for a woman. She has an idea. And because I was inspired, look, we have a member, one of our members just passed away. And we have been quite just kind of blown away by it. It was very sudden. He got corona. And unfortunately, he had those extenuating, conditions. And it was a big blow. It was a big blow to our platform, to our family. But guess what I thought we were going to do? I think we're going to do to help support his family. Now, where can you do this? I don't need to make a GoFundMe.
You can do it on a blockchain.
Does anybody remember about a month? Anybody remember about a month ago? We had a show on Saturday all day. And it was so fun, wasn't it? Everybody had a good time. Those who came, sat, and had great information. I mean, you got information from all kinds of resources in the world. I got you, Hush. Don't worry about it. I got you. So I had all kinds of resources that was available. But in the end, the last episode of that full day of activity was today with Corey Rashawn. And that was the last show he had done live in his life. What better way to commemorate a friend than by creating an NFT of their last act in life that everyone benefited from? Oh, it's going to be a great one. I have so much stuff that we're doing. We're going to be creating an NFT that can be shared amongst the community. It's going to be a token to be shared to help support his family that he left behind. Most people don't know that Miss Corey Rashawn left a father who is aging and a brother who is somewhat handicapped, who he was caring for. His family, the people he took care of. We all have somebody. But no better way to show homage and pay homage to someone's life that has given with his life to everyone, and so freely, than to make his last words an NFT. So you can see the show, see the kind of energy he put out there, and share it and build income to take care of those and help him continue to take care of those who he was taking care of. Come on, guys. It's the only place we don't have to just, thank you, sweetheart. I know, yes, the interview. I hope you don't mind, sis, because you're in it. She had a great time. She loved it. You were sparkling on that program. Chocolate Gold Bay was one of the interviews for Corey.
And she was phenomenal that day.
Yes.
She was phenomenal. Not like she was phenomenal any other day, but she was phenomenal on the mic.
Exactly. If you go and you want to take a look and see who Corey Rashawn was, I want to just let you guys know. Check him out. He's on. He had a Facebook. He has a Facebook. It's live and it's still live. I got to see how we can create a commemorative open Facebook with all of the things that he had and all of his stuff on there. But I just want you guys to realize that you can do so much with this new blockchain way of thinking. I was just thinking, and I got it. And I'm gonna be honest. Thank you so much, Chocolate Gold Baby, who basically she brought the idea into life. Because what she does on Fridays in the afternoon is fundraising Freedom Fridays. And she talks on stereo about how you can create fundraisers for your family, for your life. You can create fundraisers to pay your rent using blockchain.
Yeah. They used to be called rent parties.
Yes, they used to be called rent parties, but how about you go do something that's very valuable to someone else and start, instead of selling things, sharing them.
Absolutely.
Having people share them for you. We've been teaching artists how to have how about you take the work out of it? If you made a song that everybody else liked, you got people who liked it, they bought your NFT, and then they sold your NFT. You don't need a marketing company, do you? You don't need promotion. because you now
Not
have
at all.
individual marketers because they have a financial interest in your
Yeah.
music getting out.
And they appreciate what you do.
Yes,
They
they
have
do.
a real appreciation for what you created.
Yes, they do. And they will bring value for you. So if you're an artist, if you're a musician, if you're a creator of physical art, if you have things in your home that you really feel have great value and you want to put them into the blockchain, well, you better get your butt to P2G Network so you can see what we've been up to. Because we got some innovators in this bad boy. Just because a program was made doesn't mean you have to use it just like it was made only. That's the point. Coming together so that we can keep reaping the benefits. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's my time because I got 15 minutes before I got to be in class. At exactly 15 minutes, we open up the doors to Pennies to Gold, which is our platform for teaching cryptocurrency basics. And we want you guys to learn. Everybody else got some. Oh, where else can you find free education in crypto? Oh, a whole lot of places. Only they're still selling something in the end.
Without a doubt.
Where can you find cryptocurrency education for free to teach you how to move on the blockchain anywhere, any day, in any way? No matter what opportunity you want to take advantage of.
Absolutely.
P2G is the only place on the planet that doesn't have their hand in your pocket. And we want you to build on your knowledge so that you won't call us from other opportunities to help you where they are not helping you and you're placing your money.
Because you're prepared.
Yep. When you get there, you should be in control. So this is what the purpose of it is. We didn't get on tonight to talk only about P2G. There's a lot of stuff happening in the markets right now.
Yes,
have y'all seen this place? It's a bloody mess.
And it's a beautiful mess.
Robert Kiyosaki keeps calling out, it's going to crash. It's about to crash. Talk to us about the crash, everybody.
Well, if you're going to talk about
the dip,
you got to talk about the Marxist education that's being personified through the educational system, but that's a whole nother ball of wax.
Hey, we're not worried about the education system there. We're about this education system. So when you go from there, you come to here, you will find it is a different place. Robert Kiyosaki happened to be one of the, if anybody doesn't know, he's the writer of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a book that really gave perspective to this generation of people, opening the doors, almost blowing the doors off of the economy and what's really been going on. You know, I was real big Kiyosakian fan. He talks about how, he used to have this thing where he would put up little things and say stuff like, people who save money are fools. And I was like, yo, bro, I can't start getting my first house without saving. I was like, I want to do what you do. I can't flip houses if I don't have money. But obviously he had some other way of getting it done.
Yeah.
And that's something that we had to be open to. We have to, at a constant stage, be open to the fact that there are other ways to getting to the things that we need and we want. It's just it's outside of our knowledge base. So if you want something new in life, you have to change what you know about life and know about that. So we tend to read books and we like to read certain books. I don't know if you guys read it before, but there's a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. One of my very favorites. I quote it often. I also share parts of the book. Something most people may look over because it's like focus points. It's like stuff that people are like, yeah, that's how you get rich. That's how you do it. And the fact of the matter is, they may miss stuff. I like the story because how the story starts is you had Arcad, who happened to be the richest man in Babylon. And he didn't even start the story. It's his friends from school who come together, who have different talents, and they're very good at what they do. Only they notice that they're broke. And they're wondering, how did you, who was an excellent, the top chariot maker, now mind you, it's Babylon back in the day. You're the top chariot maker and people love you, they know your stuff, and you're broke, still struggling, you don't have the riches to show. You, who happens to be an amazing lute player that plays out of town and stardom and everything, and you're broke. Then there was another friend of theirs that they got together with. He did pretty good. Rug maker. He was the rug maker. And the rug maker, this guy sold rugs at the palace, but he wasn't rich. They noticed that Arcad, who did not go into any particular profession, ended up being the richest man. And he went to school with them. That's like all of us going to school and only one of us becoming rich. And he was the one that had no particular interest. Okay? Because Arcad had made a decision. Arcad chose. He chose a focus. They chose a focus. One chose lute playing. One chose to be the best chariot maker, and the other one chose to be the best maker of rugs. And they did and succeeded at what they went after. Arcad, he decided to seek riches. He wanted to master wealth. So he did. And in focusing on the mastering of how to not only get and maintain, he discovered some rules around it. And so he was able to create a system, a way of being that you will not believe. In this book, well, every person who's ever made money in any part of the world you are in right now has read this book. This is probably the one book every one of them have in common. Alvin, you're muted. Okay?
No, I was just agreeing with you there. Everyone has that same book.
One book every person has any wealth, any success will have on their shelf and have read. You might see all them books up there. I have not read through all of those books. There are some books I have that I know that I'll be taking time to sit down and read. And I even just bought another book tonight that I intend to read with my nephew for fun. But as I read, I've learned to really buy books that benefit or feed my mind to something I want to do, make happen. Not just putting knowledge in. I have a computer for that. If I just wanted to have 100,000 books, I have a computer. There's a thing called PDFs. And prime example, I actually have about 200 to 300 PDF books sitting on a thumb drive, given as a gift to me by a friend of mine. I didn't know what to do with it because I was like, those are all things he had an interest in. But start building your library. Because the minute you change this, everything around you can change. So I want you to we need to learn something. This year, every year I get a focus. I get a focus word. What about you, Al? Do you get focus words? It's stuff like phrases that you go on. I believe a couple of years back, 6 years back, my last phrase was, what do you call it? Sinking ships cannot save drowning people.
Amen to that.
Sinking ships. That was actually the first time I started focusing on building up my finances, building up my financial strategies, and building up my knowledge base in finances. I really started becoming focused, and it's how I began to see myself more like Arcad. I started focusing and getting more of what I focused on.
Mm-hmm.
My finance, I can tell you right now, at the end of no month since this started, 4 or 5 years ago, I've never had less than $100 in the bank. I don't know how many people could say that. That's with a savings habit and everything. I don't know how many people could say that, but since starting my savings habit, learning how to save in assets, learning how to transfer assets properly and protect my finances, I've not seen less than $100 ever hit my account at the end of any month. Cash is available.
Always.
That was wonderful. Because I had a talk with my doctor today because I had my checkup, and I was
good.
I was breaking it down to him. I was like, hey doc, have you ever invested in cryptocurrency? And he was like, no, I hear a lot of my patients talking about it. I just don't understand it. So I went from why, which was basically the banking crisis of 2008, into what's going on to right now. And he's like, that's very interesting. You know, I was telling him, yeah, I was a jock and I was the nerd as well. You know, I carried a 3.71 GPA. I was invited to the White House as a leadership for a leadership committee and stuff like that. And I was like, look, you gotta look around. You gotta look around yourself and ask yourself, what's going on in this world? Why is this stuff going to happen this way? And you gotta stay on top of it. I mean, because like I was telling him, I was like, this doesn't just affect me; it affects everybody around me. Whether some people don't want to believe or not, it affects the village. And like I was telling him, I was like, the reason why I'm asking you the information because your doctor's salary in a few years won't cover what things about to happen.
Exactly. And people think in a few years, it's already taking place. We have a lot of people are making $15 as a minimum wage and still struggling and needing a second job. These are the same people who shortly before that made $7 to $10, and 10 was a lot. 10 wasn't minimum. 10 was the high point. You know how I know? Because I made 10, and I was like, wow. Okay. I was like, ooh, and good hours. Okay. Because everybody else was making 7, 8 at the most. So when $10 an hour, 40 hours a week is a big meal for you. And the weirdest thing is that when I started this in crypto and I started the savings habit, that's what it was. I didn't make more than that $10 an hour. I didn't. I made $10 an hour part-time. As a matter of fact, I was on services because there were some things in my life that wasn't going right. But I had made a point. I was like, I'm over 40 years old and I don't own anything. My name is not on anything. When I die, there's nothing but and I thank God because I chose to get an insurance policy. And I had a good friend who worked in insurance and did a really good job, a good favor for me. So I have a decent size insurance policy, but I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I needed to save. I needed to have something at the end of the day to say belonged to me. So if I took off, my family knew I did something other than pay a monthly. I needed to be able to have some knowledge of what that was like. Because for a grown person that couldn't hold on to money, that's really what that means, y'all. Y'all know that, right? That means if you don't have savings, I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $8. Do yourself a favor. Take the change in your purse, stick that bad boy in a bottle or a bucket somewhere, and walk away. At the end of the month, be proud of yourself. But from the time you put that away, you can never say that you're broke. The minute you start putting that stuff away, it changes your mindset about who you are. And then don't ask me, what happens after you start changing your mindset with money? What follows that, y'all?
It's the waterfall.
It's like it just keep coming. You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of money. And then I learned something. Shout out Mr. Delco, Michael Dalco, because he said something that was amazingly profound. He said, we spend way more money than we need to. You don't need but so much money. In a day, reality-wise, if you got food in your house, transportation in your pocket, you got everything you need to move through. Your clothes are taken care of, everything. You ain't got to have the bling on the arm. I mean, your basics. We really think the wrong way about money. When you have finances, it's almost like you don't know what to do with them. Once the bills are paid, once you got the basics taken care of, everything else is just nonsense. It's waste.
The goal really, if you think about it, if you look at most wealthy people, they live on 30% of their entire income.
That's a rule.
That's the goal.
Read the book. Read the book. Because to be honest, wealthy people have an understanding. If I make $1 million in one night at one show, my house don't have to be $1 million.
Nope.
Shaq said it. Matter of fact, y'all check out the interview with Shaq. Shaq said it. He was talking to Michael. I think he was doing an interview. And he was talking about meeting Michael Jordan. And what happens is that they was talking about. He said, "This is how." He said, "I spent $1 million in one day."
Yep.
Not even thinking about it. Now, what happened was he had gotten $1 million check in. So, he had to go get his little bling. He got a little car, $125,000. But wait. Mom and dad need to have that. They had to have one each, right? So he spent it on some bling. He spent it on the car. He spent a few things. Got a few other things, but he got a call from the bank. Bank said, you spent $1 million today. Because they will check you. Even when it's your money. Wait. You spent. He said, wait. What you mean? I was counting. Okay. I should still have some. He said, who's FICA? This is Shaq, y'all. This is Shaq back in the day. Okay. And when he got with his brother Michael Jordan, okay, he got with somebody who could explain that the game is deeper than just running up and down that court and scoring them points and then getting a check. Once you get that check, you got to know what to do with it. Yep. He didn't protect himself from taxation. He didn't know about inflation. He didn't know about the fact that when he bought that car, the value of that car took down his value. As soon as he drove it off the lot, that car, it could have been the hottest thing, 2018, got that same year, everything, all is dipped. It's got all, y'all, I'm not a car person, but it's got everything, okay? I was just letting you know.
I couldn't tell, Ruby. You sound like
he's driving it away. He is losing the dollar value he spent on it. Because instead of planning his finances, he could have did a few things to protect the value of the vehicle. He didn't even have to buy it in his name.
Nope.
And got paid for using the damn thing. But baby, no. We don't have those conversations at home. When Shaq was a little boy, Shaq played ball. Shaq's dream was to be a bowler. He was to be the best that he could be in that. That goes back to the richest man in Babylon. Because whatever you focus on, you put your time into, you will get. You cannot miss the other things that come with it. You have to be whole. Your knowledge base has to be fully rounded. This is why we created P2G. We don't just teach you to get crypto and move on their way. When people leave our platform, they find out, oh, I got this happened and that happened. I'm like, I know, we already evolved that class. We in the next phase. we going on the next phase. We learn how to save it. We learn how to save. We learn how to protect. We learn how to protect from taxation. We learn how to protect from inflation. We learn that, man, we ain't just learning how to become wealthy. We're learning how to maintain wealth for the long term and be able to learn the new processes as we go along. And we're doing it as a collective. We're doing it just like this. What we're doing with you right now, we're coming together. Everybody bringing their knowledge. They bringing their services. He has services. Everything not for free. Because I pay that man right there for class. Not a problem. You know how much dinero I got?
On top of that,
it ain't about them dollars. It's not about them dollars. It's about the longevity that goes to, it's what's here can never be taken away. About the innovation. And this is stuff he ain't even heard of yet. He ain't hear none of this. That brother ain't hear some of the stuff he innovated. He started conversation. And when I come back to him, I'm like, yo, we can do this. He's like, what? Yeah, and then he comes in. And then we back doing something else. And boom. That's how communities build wealth long term. That's how the dollar stays in your community and doesn't have to leave. It can keep circulating. Speaking of which, before we get off here, we want to definitely promote. I got to give love. Hey, Miss Avis. Amazing Avis about to do her thing in a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. We about to get it popping in this beginner's class. Y'all are welcome to hop on p2gnetworks.com. That link at the top on your phone is the participation. I changed the name, y'all. All you got to do is go to free classes. Okay, just go to free classes.
One small thing, Miss Ruby, before we leave. Yeah, I know. Like people, like we tell them, like you don't have to invest your whole entire paycheck. You don't have to invest everything. Like I said, I did a money math on my profile. It basically said if you save $5 every week, that's $240. That $240 you put into the asset, you can watch the asset grow to $14,000 within 1 year's time. But then also, if you stake that asset, you basically get residual money. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just gotta learn. You gotta learn the simple basics and learn these simple terms and financial literacy, and come to class.
Mm-hmm. P2G starts at 9 p.m. Go get your link. That Zoom starts at 9. If you could be on a Zoom call for your job, you can get on a Zoom call for your money.
Yes,
Get
indeed.
going.
Yes, indeed.
Get going. And all them kids that you got need to learn this now. Because if not, you'll be taking care of them through their old age and yours too, with your second job after retirement. You don't have to do that. The world has changed. The opportunities, we just started a whole new tech opportunity that you can get into if you have the right knowledge. Get it for yourself, get it for your family. So I want to just say the last word we're going to give Hutch again, because he's got an amazing program coming this Wednesday. Who's coming to Rapping Crypto, Hutch? Come on.
Mr. Vanna Evans, the Guap Coin founder. Man,
Yes.
she's amazing, and then also she has a new metaverse for the Guap Coin as well.
Ooh, look at you! Look at you!
Do
For
tell,
real?
do tell.
Okay. Say one more time what you got. She got the guap. So guap coin is what? We want to make sure they understand clearly what the guap
coin is. The advancement of the quote unquote black people, and the advancement of the financial of black people.
So it's actually a coin offering created so that we can invest in the community of people of African American culture. Well, in general, African culture around the world.
Right.
Now, the beautiful part about all of that is she already started moving. And I heard she's on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I want to find out about how she did that. I'm excited. All right. So let's get it on. We got to get ready to get started. Get on our next platform, p2gnetworks.com. The website is right there. The classes start at 9 p.m. We're getting ready to go set that room up. Thank you so much to all of our teachers who have come from that platform to come teach you. And the point is that P2G is about paying it forward. And until we do, we can't get this kind of growth anywhere otherwise. So hop in class. We'll see you there. And don't forget, we got a lot of fun ways of getting to the goal here. A lot of fun ways. We love you all, and we will see you soon. Saturday morning with Al is on the website. Click and book your session. It is a free session for learning how to trade cryptocurrencies and fiat, I think, and fiat.
I'll show you a little price action while we're there.
All right, cool. So hop on. It's free and it's fun. We'll talk to you soon. Peace, babies. Give me 1 second and